How's it going, everyone? Kayne on Sega here, and welcome back to episode Kayne's Vlogs, Kayne Games Edition. Yeah, it's been a couple of months since my last video. Got some new games for the collection, and completed a load of games. I wish I'd sort of done this before Halloween ended, but unfortunately I just ran out of time, and then I got sick, so I was like, I don't really want to edit. But yeah, I got a load of games that I have technically completed, so yeah, let's get to it. Alright, we'll do the new games first, and then talk about the games completed. Alrighty, because I got sick, I didn't want to risk going to the comic shop this fortnight and, possibly getting everyone infected. I thought, what does EB or any sales for video games that I could pick up and, play on my month off and just absolutely kick back. The first one for the Switch, and this is a really cool cover, Ion Fury. This one looks really cool. It's pretty much a Doom, how do I put it? It's like, if you love those kind of games, like the FPS shooters, it's just like that. And the cover is, reference to Doom, which is, it looks really cool. So yeah, pick that up, and yeah, can't wait to jump in. Alrighty, we also got Star Wars Squadrons. I just started this the other night. I got the VR going, and it's everything I've wanted since the first time I played an X-Wing or TIE Fighter game. It was way back when, I think it was when we saw Doom in cinema in 2005, and they had this arcade setup where you sat down and you're flying an X-Wing or a TIE Fighter, and it was like vintage graphic style. It's like the lines and all that stuff, and it was so much fun. I thought, I really love this. I always thought, what kind of a Star Wars person am I? I mean, Jedi is an obvious one. Of course, everyone would love to be a Jedi, but I thought, is my hat falling off? I feel like it is. New camera, can't tell. But yeah, and then it's like, the bounty hunters and all that stuff, everyone wants to be a bounty hunter. I always wanted to be a pilot ever since that game, and then Battlefront 2 come out and did the space combat, and I thought, that's cool. But you technically weren't, if I remember, you weren't in the cockpit, so it wasn't like you kind of flying the machine. And I bought the games, like the very vintage games on Steam, but I couldn't record them for some reason. I just couldn't get it. And then Star Wars Squadron was announced, and I thought, please have VR, and it did. And like I said, I did it the other night, and I was blown away. Had so much fun. Can't wait to get back into it. I was supposed to do it when I got it on the couple of days after the release, but because I got sick, I thought I don't want to put the VR headset on, and it's like, right, Luke has not stopped on about this game, and it's kind of scaring me. Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time. Yeah, I haven't actually jumped into this one yet, and a lot of people are really pissed off with this game with certain parts, and I'm a little bit scared. I can't wait. Tell you what, this is part unboxing, because I got a little leg timer with it. We've had really bad weather the last few days, and it has been freezing. Now that I've started recording and wearing a jacket, I'm hot. Oh, that's cool. There we are. Awesome. That's actually really nifty. It's upside down. Where can we put you? You can go there for now. Maybe clean up the room anyway soon. I've had this one on my radar ever since it was released, and I thought, I'll wait until it goes down, and I'll finally pick it up. Kingdom Come Deliverance, what is it? The Royal Edition. I'm going to do a playthrough on this one. Ever since I've seen the footage, it looks really fun. My kind of game. It's, how do I put it? Anything like Elder Scrolls and like medieval times and all that kind of stuff. I'm all over. I love those kind of games, and I can't wait. That one, I think, was like $15, so yeah. Good deal. Alright, I've never played any of the games in this series. I got Monster Hunter World. Can't wait to jump in. It's, I've seen a lot of footage on it. It looks really fun. And I think this is the one where you can be Leon or Claire from Resident Evil 2 Remake as the costume. So if it is, 2 thumbs up. Alright, last one. This one, well, technically not the last one, because I've actually bought a lot of games on Steam, but technically I haven't got any, hard copies of them. But anyway, I think this one won Game of the Year last year, or this year. Can't remember. Got Control. Yeah, unfortunately this was the time when I really went down on, current games after, Final Fantasy VII Remake and all that stuff, but now that I've sort of, broke away from that, and the games I'm not recording, I'm playing, in my free time, so yeah, I can't wait to jump in. I might do a game easy though, just to do the first couple of hours. Alrighty, on to the game's completed. Alright, sorry it looks different all of a sudden. I ran out of room. Holy crap, that card was empty. Looks like I'm going to have to buy a bigger one from now on. But anyway, I think I finished talking about the game's completed, and then I just did the first game completed, and then it went off, so I'll just start again. Alrighty, first one. Halo Wars. I really enjoyed this one. The only thing I would change is I wish you could build your bases anywhere you wanted. Right. Oh shit, sorry. Came out of nowhere. Rather than set places, if you know what I mean. I wish you could do it anywhere. But yeah, apart from that, I had really a lot of fun with this one, and the story got me a little bit. I was like, oh, you know, with the what was his name, the sergeant? I forget his name. It's like, oh, they're all going in their sort of ice chambers to, you know, because it's a long trip, and then it's like the big captain of the ship. He walks past this dude's one and closes it, and you think, oh, he made it, and no, it's empty. And I was like, oh. Next up, Resident Evil 2. Funny enough, technically I only ever did one scenario all those years, like when I finally got into Resident Evil and started playing it, even though I was a big fan for so many years. Did the first one so many times, played the third one so many times, like the fourth one, you know, every other game, but I never properly finished Resident Evil 2, so for Halloween this year I did a full run of it, really happy with how it went and had such a good time, and I can finally say I did Resident Evil 2. Alright, I just did this one last night. Technically it's not a completed game, but I ran through the whole thing with every character. Did a Tekken. Yeah, I just fancied playing some Tekken, and going to be doing Tekken 2, you know, soon. I just fancied a vintage, you know, good old fighting game, and yeah, had a really good time last night. Alright, just looking through my checklist, I forgot to say this one in my last vlog. I actually did a full run of Super Mario Brothers. It was when I was sort of, you know, I wanted to record something vintage, and I thought, what could be more vintage than the first ever Mario game? Well, technically not the first Mario game, but you know what I mean, like Super Mario Brothers in the series, like the first one, and yeah, I had, you know, a really good time with that one, and yeah, just felt good to go back a little bit, and yeah, managed to beat it in the end. I actually don't have a copy. I did it through the Switch, the NES library. Should probably say the games coming up. They were all on Steam or online, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't have physical copies. This one I had a good time with. It was a very short game. Did a shiver. It's a point and click. It's my kind of game. I love the point and clicks, and yeah, you were stranded in your car crashes. You almost hit something, this like weird thing, and you're just trying to call for help, but there's creatures stalking you, and there's some moments during that game that really, you know, all the hairs rose up. It was a really good game, like very short but really good. Alright, I enjoyed the first one so much that I got part 2 and 3. Still waiting for the release of part 4. I did a Trap. Really good. Once again, like a point and... I don't think it's a point and click. It's like a side scroller, if you know what I mean. It was really fun. So just a quick description on it. Something happens to your brother, and you go to where he died, or supposedly died, or disappeared. I forget what happens, and basically these weird things start going on, and there are some moments that really got me, and it was a really fun game and really nice art style as well. I thought this one was going to be a little bit more scary. I looked at it and I thought, oh, is it going to be one of those games where I thought, oh, I'm telling myself it's technically a spooky game, but it's no, you know, scary moments. But there was a few moments that did get me, and yeah, this one is almost my flaw. I only did the demo, or the alpha. I don't think the full game was released just yet. And once again, the art style was beautiful. I was a big fan of the art style, and yeah, it was fun for what it was. For a demo, anyway. Now this one, it's a different kind of scary. I mean, there were some moments that really got me, like, it's like, oh shit. The Chanel House trilogy, it's a very, how do I put it? It's a long narrated game, but it's not, you're not so much playing the game, you're talking to people, like these people, things start happening, weird things, and you start to realise, you know, what's going on, what is happening. You don't really know what happens in the end. Apparently they were going to do a sequel to the game, but they never did. Something happened, I'm not too sure exactly. But it was definitely one of those games where it messes with you psychologically, if you understand what I mean. It's not so much scary, but once you Like there's a moment where you're talking to this guy, and then it's like he's suddenly saying, "Oh, I have feelings for you," and like the girl's like, "Well, what do you mean? We're friends. You're my neighbour." But, "Oh, I don't like that boyfriend of yours." What am I saying? Why did I say that? What's going on? So then the girl's like, "Why? What's going on? Why are you talking like this?" "Oh, I kidnapped him. Oh, now I'm cutting him up." Why am I saying this? What the? It's like a worm in my brain. What's my brain's been? And it starts to really like, okay, it's getting intense. So yeah, it was good for what it was. I do recommend if you're into those kind of games. Obviously, Resident Evil 2 did a full. I've just gone through the checklist, so yeah, did a full run of Resident Evil 2. And this one I had on my list for a long time, The Bunker. It was see, I'm a bit of a. It was a bit of irony. I was pissed about games having so many cutscenes, and then there's this game that's it's a full motion movie, but I'm a fan of that. When it is acting like a movie, I don't mind it. When it's a game that has gameplay and then it's like 90% cutscenes, that's when I have a problem. And yeah, so I finally played this. It was on my list for a while, and the ending when you finally realise what happened, it was a really good one. It's definitely a game that once you play through it and then you think, man, what is happening? What's going on? And then you finally get hit with it. It's like, holy shit. Alright everyone, that's an end to this episode of Kayne's Vlogs. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later.